I fear you have moved on. I don't think that you have. Hi Virgo, welcome to your love messages, to your love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. So be sure to check your chart as well. And if you know what's in your chart, whoops, let's get a little better one here. If you know what is in your chart, I do have some playlists, so you might want to check out another sign. Also, welcome cross watchers. You're here for a reason. Sometimes I find when I am watching as a cross watcher that I resonate more for myself than the person I'm cross watching for. So if that happens to you, don't worry, it's totally normal. Let's get another, just a really good hand shuffle here for you. Okay, so we already have a couple coming out here. Wow, look right off the bat. We have milk and honey. Regeneration here. By the way, I'm beginning this reading with Wisdom of the Oracle deck, so you can probably see that already. Also, I just wanted to remind you, you know this. I don't need to tell you this, but I will say anyway, this is not a prediction. You have the free will to change your outcome at any time. So remember that, okay? So if there's something that comes up and you don't like it, or you feel like it's not for you, first of all, like I said, throw away what's not for you. That's also very normal. But you can change the outcome here. This is up to you, Virgo. But wow, I just want to say, this is already milk and honey here, and this is about a really passionate partnership. This is also passionate and also very romantic and sensual. So, okay, Virgo, this is starting really fast. And we also have a 51 here, this card number, and that reduces, well, that adds to a 6 in numerology. And that is about, can be about harmony and healing with another person. And look, we have regeneration here, and this is a 10, and that is about the end of a cycle and starting over. So something has possibly maybe a cycle with somebody has just finished or is about to finish. And for some of you, it really does look like, well, first of all, I can already tell you that this connection that you are here for today, to hear the messages, is a very passionate, romantic connection. But it does look like you've gone through it. And there is a new start coming here. And the thing about the regeneration card, and in general, is look, this is a forest that's been, well, burned. And now it's this beautiful tree, which I really think about it as the tree of life, coming, and look at all these beautiful colors and abundance coming out. Sometimes that needs to happen. Something needs to, well, start over. It needs to, forest needs to burn down and regenerate, as terrible as it is. So for some of you, I really feel like this is a relationship that might have needed a new start, or might still need a new start, because I feel like that this is something that it might be just on the verge of coming back together, but it's possibly not, you're not in contact with this person. Let's see, look, all that glitters. Okay, first of all, this is a 7 here. So this is about, 7 in numerology is about looking back, kind of like taking stock of what has happened, and also, reflecting, and also assessing where you are and kind of trying to get a little bit of control. And the thing about the All That Glitters card is that really can be about maybe looking for something sort of, I think in this case, what I'm feeling like is that maybe this person had a little bit of an ego or has a little bit of an ego, and maybe you're you kind of you've had a tendency, or you have a tendency to look for or partner with people that might be flashier on the outside than they actually are. Or for some of you, it might be someone who's more talk than they are actually doing. So I feel like for this connection that they were not giving, they weren't giving as much as you. And I do feel like there's some ego here, and it could be that quite possibly this person really is also, sorry, I just really like for this to be straight. I might as well give up, right? That this person also might like kind of flashy things. What do we have for Virgo today, please? Can you give us? Look, my gosh, you guys, this was just really fast here. Mending. We have the mending card. So it looks like that either one of you, I think you need to forgive each other. That's what I want to say. But it could be that your person is owing you an apology. But this really is about coming together and mending things, but also it can be, if you're not going to move on with this person, it could simply be about forgiving them or them forgiving you. But I'm feeling like for you, Virgo, that this is more about you and your person fixing something that broke between you and having a new start. And like I said here with the milk and honey card, that is really that's a really passionate, sensual, romantic connection that you have. But being that there's a 6 here, that also tells me that you guys need to heal, that you need to get sort of back into a harmonious situation so you can, because the rainbow is there. Look at this. I mean, it's overflowing, and this really is about abundance and romance. So I feel like you guys had something really pretty amazing, and I feel like it's still there, and it just needs a new start. And it could be that your person needs to work on some stuff here about themselves. This could also be you, Virgo. You're not off the hook. So take that as it resonates. This is one thing I want to say. So I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. And I do apologize if that offends some of you. I really don't want to offend you. I really care about you. And you know, but I just need to tell you that I'm going to read for you how it's meant to come to you, what messages are coming out for you. So you might not always like them. But also, as I talked about earlier, well, here we go, and that just fell down, but that is for you. And like I talked about earlier, take away what resonates and throw away the rest, because it could just be that it's not resonating with you. But it could also be sometimes we don't like to hear these messages. So just keep that in mind. Look, never-ending story. Gosh, this is just really coming fast, isn't it? Now, here's the thing about this card. Now, really, here's a 10. And it's about an end of a cycle again, like starting over, something coming to an end, like completing and starting over. So here we go, like with regeneration. And I feel like a lot of you will look at this and say, yeah, this is a person I'm going around and around with. There is a round and round card in here, so let's see if it comes. And it can be. But this really is more about maybe you. This is more about the kind of the stuff that you're telling yourself that you can or you can't have. This is more about Spirit wants to tell you that you are deserving of love. That's what I want to say to you. You are deserving of love. You are deserving of getting what it is you want out of love. So just to, when this connection starts to come back into focus for you both, and it could already be happening for you, to keep in mind what it is that broke it maybe in the first place, and what it is that you need from a relationship in order to move forward and to feel fulfilled in your life. Because I feel like, well, first of all, we know that there's a reason that something happened here, but I do see you guys fixing it here. It does look like that they're going to owe you an apology. And it could be you both owe each other an apology, because the mending card really is about forgiving each other. But with the never-ending story, for me, this is you kind of maybe feeling a little insecure, and because of some stuff that's happened in the past, and maybe even with this person, sort of subconsciously feeling like you're not deserving, or what did I do wrong? Why don't they love me? Or, you know, why aren't they contacting me? That sort of talk. You know, your person also has free will, okay? So if they're not contacting you, that's on them, not you, Virgo. And nobody's perfect in a relationship. So here we go. You have a couple here, or actually there's 3 here coming for you. Nobody's perfect here in this relationship. So, you know, or in any relationship. So it could quite possibly be that you really need to forgive each other. One thing I forgot to tell you is this. These are 4-leaf clovers, and I felt really drawn today to putting them out for you. So please take that if it resonates for you. But I also just feel like that there's, you know, besides already saging the area, I also just really wanted to bless and take care of this space for you. I feel like that you have a lot of good luck coming in. And I love that it already shows that. It does show that there's been some disharmony and you guys need to mend things, and some forgiveness needs to take place here. And you need to take it easy on yourself, Virgo. But it looks like that you guys are going to be getting back in touch if you haven't already. So I do feel like these 4-leaf clovers, that I felt drawn to them for a reason. Look, the Fates, okay? And here are the other cards that came down. So this is really about, the Fates card is that you're kind of a fated connection. It can also be about karma, but I feel like, and it could be that your person is sort of experiencing that now, maybe based on some stuff that had gone on in the past. But it does look like you need to forgive each other, and whether that's going to mean you move forward or you're going to move on, Virgo. Some forgiveness and some mending is going to need to take place here. But you guys had, and I feel like you still have a chance at a new start here. I really feel like it could be that you've already started it, but I don't think that's the case for most of you. But there's a lot of romance and passion here. It really is abundant, okay? And the Fates card is this, you guys are really, well, it's fate. You know, what more can I say? It's fate and karma. And it's also like a knowing about this person that you know. You feel this connection spiritually, you both do. You know, you just know. That's what I want to say to you. Also, excuse me, we have an 8 here. So this is also about kind of getting something done, accomplishing something, and can also be about kind of mastering something. So I do really feel like you guys still have a lot to learn together and some repairing to do, and where this is coming in. And I also feel like this is for you too. This is about you taking care of yourself here and just kind of coming into some sort of awakening here with the stars. Now, this is the card I've been holding on to. Look. So to the sea, well, first of all, let's do by the book here. So obviously this is about sort of like maybe tradition and something going on. Let me just move this light a little bit. I don't know why, but it's like reflecting in the card. Sorry about that. I hope you can still see. I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay. So we have the by the book card here, and in numerology, that is a 2, and that is partnerships. And that's also about having some balance in the partnership. So it could be, I do feel that it was off balance for sure. And it could also be that some of you maybe had some disagreements in relation to maybe your family, or maybe even what you wanted, what you expected of them to give, maybe what they wanted, that they, you know, there was something that was really unbalanced in the connection before you parted or had no contact. Because I do feel like this, it could be that some of you are seeing each other amongst friends. It's not going to be for everyone because I feel like there's some long distance energy here too. But I do feel like it could be that the connection also had to do, the break of the connection or the timeout, so to speak, could also have had to do with something in your expectations of each other, and traditional stuff too. For some of you, this could have to do with families or religion, that sort of thing. Now, we also have the Go to the Sea card, and this is really about going with the flow. And there's number 7 again. So that's also about looking back and also taking stock of where you are, as it may be, assessing the situation and getting a little bit of control. But on the other hand, it really is going with the flow. So I feel like that's also a balance issue that's going on for you, Virgo, that maybe your person was not giving you what you wanted, and you were coming into some conflict together, and maybe you were trying, to get some control of it, and that coming off possibly as, a little bit too much, a little too many SMSs, that sort of thing, a little bit, you were chasing them, I feel like, and they were running, is what I want to say. And look, I'm not saying that you, we're sending too many messages. That could be true for some of you. But what I want to say here is that I feel like you were maybe feeling them pull away, or they were just maybe ghosting you, maybe breadcrumbing you, just not fully committed. And, sometimes when that happens, we become sort of chasers, as it may be, if you know what I mean. And the other person kind of runs and we chase them. And I feel like that was the case here. But I do feel like you might still be somewhat feeling that way, but I don't think you're physically chasing them anymore. I feel like you guys are not in contact. So I'm going to read some Lovers Oracle for you now. What do we have for Virgo here? In the way of Lovers Oracle. And also, okay, I am going to set this aside for you because I had actually shuffled that, pre-shuffled before, and that was there for you. So here we go. This went flying out for you, Virgo. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's fully sacred. Yeah, I really do feel like for most of you, that this is a really a fated connection. It's not that there's something really horrible, I feel like. It could be, don't get me wrong. Only you know that. And there is obviously something that went on between you guys. But I feel really it's just maybe a matter of commitment or some differences in expectations that maybe disconnected you. But there, we do have the mending card here and some forgiveness that needs to happen. So that could also be that something went on between you. And I do want to say again, with the Go to the Sea, going with the flow card, and just, I do feel like this is the path. This is sort of the energy from your connection where you were just trying to get them in, and so you sort of ended up chasing them. And I feel like, okay, this is about that, but on the other hand, this is also about you, your insecurities, I feel like. So Virgo, take care of yourself. It's a message from Spirit for you, because once again, you're worth it, you're worthy of love, you're lovable, and you deserve to be happy. Here we go. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. Okay, so really my first feeling for this card for you, Virgo, is this. That this is about you letting go of some old ideas for yourself. Because really the never-ending story, that's what this card is about more than anything. The round and round is a little bit more about a cycle with someone. This is more about you and a cycle within yourself. And I really feel like that is this card. Okay, but for some of you, that might not resonate, and it really will be that you are going to let this person go, and you're not going to have this new start with them, this regeneration, but with somebody new and passionate and sensual. So please understand that. But this is a love reading, messages from your person for you. So I want to say that for most of you, this is about coming back into union with your person, but there is some forgiveness and healing that needs to go on. But like I said, also for you, in order for it to move forward, because one thing we forget, when we're in a partnership or we separate from someone, is we get everyone does it. We get caught up in our ego and feel like we were right about everything and they did this, this, and this. And that may be true, but we get so caught up in that we don't really think about what it is that some old patterns from our past or our childhood maybe that can come into a connection, because it really does. We get triggered by people. There are things like abandonment issues, things that come up in our lives that come into play when we're looking for and in partnerships. So keep that in mind. That is a message from Spirit for you just to take a closer look at your beliefs about yourself and to go inward for some healing and understand and remember and know that you are fully lovable. You can have what it is that you want and what it is that you deserve. Okay? That's what I wanted to say to you. Okay, so I was holding on to this card for you. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Doo-doo-doo. That's your person. I feel like your person has been trying to control themselves in this separation that you're having, or this no contact. But they definitely love you. You guys have a very deep connection in every way, really, spiritually, romantically, physically. This is the milk and honey card, guys. Okay, I have two more here that came through for you, and then we will also read your angel. Oh, excuse me. Okay, Lover's Oracle. This just turned over for you. I have to read it. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Geez, you guys, if that was ever a message from Spirit talking about the never-ending story for you, and maybe what you were kind of projecting, trying to hold on to this person, then this is it. This is a confirmation from Spirit, and that literally just needed to come out. Really, it's not that this connection isn't going to come back, because I do see here that it's starting new and better, and there are some apologies that need to be made and some mending that needs to get done, and some talks about what it is you both want. But this is a confirmation here from Spirit that you need to take care of yourself, and these things that you tell yourself about love or what you can and can't have, or what you're deserving of, or whatever, that stuff in the past is haunting you. That's something you need to look closer at. Okay, so here is the other card. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Okay, what was I just saying? Exactly what I just said to you. Spirit is drilling this into you, Virgo. Virgo, are you listening? Because Spirit wants you to hear this. Spirit wants you to know that you're deserving of love, and it keeps coming up here over and over, and I'm literally getting goosebumps right now. That is loud and clear for you. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Mending card, forgiveness. Yeah, I mean, you guys need to forgive each other, and you need to get together and talk about it. Who's going to do that? I can't tell you. That might come up, but I don't know. I really don't see that here. But I feel like, this connection has potential to be even stronger than it was. And I feel like you had something really great, and you're wondering, what happened, or when is this going to happen? When are we going to come back together? But really, this is a triple confirmation from Spirit to take care of yourself as well, okay? Because then you can come to the table and you're able to forgive and be forgiven, whatever it may be, and go with the flow, because you'll have a talk about what it is you want, what it is you deserve and need from this person, the things that happened in the past. But that's a lot of that for you. You can take care of yourself. You know, you can't make your person do what it is that you want or what they need to do. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah, there we go. Unbelievable already reading for you. By the way, Virgo, this was your angel card that was already turned over. I meant to actually read it for you, for your overall energy. I'm going to get some romance oracle for you. What do you have for our Virgo? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. There we go again. Yeah, you guys have a really deep bond. The milk and honey card is saying it. And, you know, you have the regeneration card here, as you know. And the regeneration card is about starting over. And I feel like you guys really need to get to know each other again, or maybe even just on a deeper level that you hadn't before. And you're realizing now that you are meant to be together, both of you. So take this as it resonates. Remember, not everything will resonate with everyone, so take what's for you and throw away the rest. What do you have for Virgo today? Do you have more messages? Okay, this was sticking in my hand. Chemistry. What were we just saying? There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, I'm laying it down by the milk and honey because we see that. Whoop, this went flying out. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, that's why you're here, Virgo. I think you both know this. I think they know it too, but like we saw here, they're not telling you. They're, you know, they're your secret admirer. Well, it looks like these four-leaf clovers are working for you. Okay, whoop, that looked like it was coming and then it slid away. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Wow. This is intense, Virgo. Yeah. And it's looking really good. I'm not kidding you that I have goosebumps again. Okay. So last one, we're going to go past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay. There's the Fates card. Yeah. Incredible, Virgo. This is an incredible reading for you. Really. I have goosebumps. I'm going to read for you. Here's, look, aren't they? There's like little ones all over here. I'm going to keep them on, let them fall. I'm going to read for you from my song message. It's my Twin Flame Soulmate deck that I handmade. And these are messages from your person through song for you. So take them as they resonate. So it could be a artist. You might see your song here. Might come through. A lyric, an element, maybe something about the water, whatever resonates for you, Virgo. Really, Spirit is going to come to you how Spirit wants to come to you. It can be really in anything here that you see here. You have two coming that just went flying out. You brightened up all my days with love so sweet in so many ways. Marvin Gaye, how sweet it is. I like that for you, Virgo. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. Shania Twain, you're still the one. Yeah, it's all over here. Incredible. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. I can't with this. Coldplay, Yellow. Look. This is a fated connection, Virgo. I really have goosebumps. I don't know if you can see. They just keep coming. Spirit has so much to say to you today. And your person. And they're coming through for you. I've been afraid of changing because I've built my life around you. Fleetwood Mac, Landslide. We have 2 here. I never loved someone the way that I love you. Alicia Keys, Fallen. Yeah, we know that. That's all over here. And the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. Eric Clapton, Wonderful Tonight. You guys, and this past life stuff here. Now, that's not going to be for everyone. But if you know, you know. And that's the other thing about the fate card. It's sort of like that. When you know, you know. Some days are diamonds. Some days are rocks. Some doors are open. Some doors are blocked. Tom Petty, Walls. I do feel like your person has put up some walls and that you were chasing them. And I feel like you still are, in a sense, but not maybe by sending actual messages and whatnot. Come away with me and we'll kiss on a mountaintop. Come away with me and I'll never stop loving you. Nora Jones, come away with me. What do you have to say to your Virgo? What do you want to say to your Virgo through song? Okay, these are sticking to my hand. There will be an answer. The Beatles, Let It Be. Yeah, there is an answer. It's here. It's here. And look, this really is like the go with the flow card, the go to the sea, which is about going with the flow. Really, because I feel like you were maybe trying to control things a little too much before. Because, you know, that happens when we feel like we're losing someone or they're not reciprocating. We panic. We get triggered, you know, from our past or whatever it may be, and we start chasing. So, yeah, let it be, as in I do feel like they're coming back. And it looks like it's going to be your person that's coming through first, if they haven't already. To me, you're like a growing addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? Seal, a kiss from a rose. Now, here's what's funny. This is your person talking to you, but I have to tell you, Virgo, I think it's been reversed with this. I feel like it's you. I feel like they're addicted to you too, but I feel like you were really addicted to them. You almost needed to step back. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, Nirvana. Come as you are. Let's get one. Whoa! Okay, that was sloppy shuffling, so I'm not keeping all those, but this is sticking to my body, so. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Elvis Presley, can't help falling in love with you. Virgo, I really love this for you. There's Spirit is here today. Really, this is incredible. So if you're still here, I hope you are. You're hearing your messages. I'm going to read for you now. This is my deck, the Tarot Closet Love Messages. These are to you from your person, Virgo. Let's see, what do you have to say to Virgo today? What do you want to say to your lovely Virgo? You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before I sleep. I made so many mistakes. That's okay. You guys need to forgive each other. But keep in mind, I do want to say that if this is that won't resonate for everyone, because I feel like for some of you, if this was a connection that you feel was toxic in any way, that Spirit wants you to take a closer look at that as far as getting back with this person. But I feel like for most of you, this really was not that kind of relationship. It's not that it was toxic. It just kind of got toxic in the end. Something happened between you. And I do feel like you were really maybe reacting to them not committing and maybe breadcrumbing and ghosting, which while isn't great, is not, you know, the same thing as being in a toxic relationship. Like, it is, and that can be toxic, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking on another level, if you know what I mean. Don't give up on us. Yeah. You guys have something really special and something that really is in the cards here. Truly incredible. But Spirit came through many times for you, Virgo, that you need to take a look at yourself in the way of love and your feelings about yourself in the way of love, okay? That might have triggered you to kind of chase this person, and because you deserve love. And we talked about it so much, and that it was coming through for you. We will be together again someday. I am waking up. Yeah, I do feel like your person was, not giving you what it is that you needed and was running from you because it was so intense. You guys have something really intense. And I think your person ran. I think it freaked them out. And you chased them. As we do. And somebody runs that we want. But they want you too. I just think that maybe you might be, you're more in touch than they are. Okay, you have quite a few here. I'm going to take them for you. It's really hard living without you. I will never give up on us. Oh, look. I love you. I am sending you telepathic messages. There we go with the goosebumps, because this is now, but I also feel like that you guys are, talking to each other at night, possibly dreaming about each other. This is the last two that have come down, and I will get a totem or two. I fear you have moved on. I don't think that you have, Virgo. I am afraid to contact you. Okay, now I feel like I have to get another one. Sorry. Yeah, I think that your person knows what they did, and they do want to mend things with you, but they're a little bit scared. And this is the last. You are my other half. Yeah, there we go again. Soulmate. Soulmate, twin flame energy there. The other half of the soul. If that's a journey that you are on. But regardless, and soulmates can come in many forms, you guys. And somebody can be a twin flame and also be a soulmate in the sense that you are, there's something for you to come together and learn from, that they're in your life for a reason. But this is fated for you. Okay, so let's get some a totem or more. Let's see what comes. I do not look. I'm sorry this is so loud. I really haven't figured out a way to make it, whoops, look at that already. I have not figured out a way to make it quiet. Okay, so first of all, this fell out. This is a Scorpion, so your person could be a Scorpio, but I also feel like this is the energy of your connection, because you guys have a super passionate, sensual connection here. The other thing this can represent is that somebody kind of was stung, like with a stinger, like a Scorpio can strike. And I do feel like that you were hurt in this connection. I feel your person was too, but I think that really that they were running from you and running from the intensity, and it really, really hurt you. And I feel like that's also what this is, but this could also be some Scorpion energy here. Okay, what else did you get? And to be for you. Grapes. Now, I feel like for some of you, you could be connected through friends. You share friends, or maybe even like your families know each other. take that as it resonates. That won't be for everyone, but I feel like for some of you that you're hearing maybe things through the grapevine. You know the saying. And this could also be about stuff that you might be saying. And also, this is a message from Spirit, also to be careful about gossip. And the last meaning with the grape totem, which I actually really love, there are 2 beads here, so though obviously it's you and your person, is taking something sour, so to speak, like grapes, and making something lovely, like wine. And I really do feel like we have the regeneration card. I don't just feel like, I see that you guys are coming back together here. This love was just too big not to. Look, this is an elephant, as you can see. An elephant totem, now, first of all, can mean about strength, needing to channel it yourself or those around you helping you. But the other thing about an elephant is they have a great memory. And I really feel like this ties into this card here that I can't dig up right now, but was about letting go of whatever hurts you guys had. And we also have the mending card. So I really feel like that this is about forgiveness for you, Virgo, because I do feel like there's something you're holding on to that happened to you guys, and you're just kind of like not letting it go. And that could also have played into the disconnect or not. It could be your person too. So take that as it resonates. Your last totem is a bridge. Now, this can mean a lot of things, but in this reading, I'm feeling like, first of all, there you both are. This is really about meeting and crossing over into something new. Now, this can also be about mending bridges, if you know the saying, burn the bridge. And this could also be like a saying called bridge the gap, which is really about coming back together again. So this is another confirmation for you. This is almost like the regeneration, really, if you will, because this is moving forward too and crossing over into something new. And this is a 10, the regeneration card, and that is the end of a cycle and completing something, you know, and starting over. That is your reading for today, Virgo. I'm really happy for you. I think that this is a really strong reading, and really message is coming through for you, flying out literally. So please take good care of yourself. Good luck with everything. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.